wish I could be back home for this exciting event. I'm pleased to welcome my fellow Oregonians, as well as business people from Colorado, Washington, and Nevada. Thank you for all your hard work to help build and professionalize this industry. Oregon's always been ahead of the federal government on marijuana policy. We were the first state to decriminalize the possession of small amounts of marijuana, one of the first states to pass medical marijuana, and now again we're one of the first to move ahead with the legalization of adult use. I was able to vote to decriminalize marijuana back in the 70s when I was a young legislator. As more and more states follow Oregon's lead and legalize marijuana, one thing is absolutely certain. This would all be much easier without the confusing patchwork of federal and state laws that trap business people and state regulators in the middle. The fact that thousands of state-regulated marijuana businesses across America are being forced to do their business on an all-cash basis is perhaps the best example of this confused policy. I'm working here in Congress to remove the failed federal prohibition of marijuana once and for all, and to support legislation to legalize, tax, and regulate marijuana at the federal level. Until that happens, we must make incremental changes that allow marijuana businesses that are state legal to thrive. I've introduced legislation to repeal a draconian provision in the tax code, 280E, that prevents state legal marijuana businesses from deducting their business expenses. That's insane. This provision results in punitive rates of taxation that are 2 to 4 times higher than for any other ordinary business. I also strongly support legislation that will ensure that marijuana businesses who are operating in compliance with state law do not have to operate as cash only. Carrying around huge amounts of cash necessary to run a business only invites theft and violence, to say nothing of money laundering and tax evasion. Unfair and unequal treatment of marijuana businesses under the law incents evasion, punishes the many good actors who are working to build this emerging state legal industry in a safe and sensible way. It is you all that I'm truly inspired by, who are determined to make this industry grow and to thrive.